The art of serving restaurant-quality meals at 36,000 feet is a challenging endeavor, serving thousands of customers traveling to hundreds of global destinations each day. The culinary experience begins long before the first bite is taken. Each meal embarks on a journey of its own, from chef's kitchen to airports, to hundreds of planes, and from takeoff to tray table. Airlines must adapt to ever-changing culinary trends and the evolving palate of today's passengers. United Airlines is meeting this challenge through a unique and innovative partnership with the Trotter Project, an organization founded on the legacy of legendary chef Charlie Trotter. This partnership will redefine customers' in-flight dining experience and build upon the long-standing relationship United enjoyed with Chef Charlie Trotter himself, and will infuse the expertise and culinary vision of the Trotter Project's global network of acclaimed chefs. Each of the Trotter Project chefs bring their own unique styles, ideas, and menu items inspired by the food they create in their own restaurants, enabling United to offer a cutting-edge culinary product on board the aircraft.
I think it's always important and valuable to reach for the best, and what we want to do is we strive for excellence. So when we're looking at partners, we're looking for somebody who's got to achieve excellence in their own culinary field. If you look at Charlie Trotter, I mean, he was the symbol of excellence in the culinary world.
Who would have thought 3 years ago that opening up a restaurant in Chicago would get the worldwide acclaim that it had, but then also through that whole process to understand what it meant to give back.
The Trotter Project brings together alumni chefs and supporters of Charlie Trotter to carry on his legacy in the wake of his death in 2013.
What I thought of Charlie, the first word comes to mind: intense, dedicated. He gave a lot to all of us who are alumni of the restaurant.
Visionary, sensitive, and rude. Am I allowed to say that?
It's the hardest place you ever work in your entire life. Chef Trotter pushed people well beyond their limits and really taught people what they're made of.
It was the first time in my life I'd worked for a chef that I felt like I would follow him anywhere. He was so passionate, he was so excited. I couldn't wait to be there. I was waiting in the back steps every day. He had kicked me out every night. I mean, other than just teaching us how to cook, he taught us about the grand cuisine, front of the house, the back of the house, about excellence, about pleasing the customer in every way. He was extraordinary. I mean, he was like the Mike Dick of cooking to me.
Once he passed away, we were approached by several chefs with the idea of what can we do to continue his mission and continue what he started.
Based in Chicago, the Trotter Project works to mentor and inspire youth interested in the culinary arts with the goal of cultivating the next great generation of chefs.
Part of the Trotter Project is, we're following in Charlie Trotter's footsteps with inspiring young people to be in the culinary arts and changing their lives and making their lives better.
Well, I started working with Michael Taus a couple years ago, and he saw how passionate I was and how hardworking I was and how much I cared about cooking and the industry, and it just made him push me harder and made him want to see me do more and grow.
We've partnered with ProStart, and ProStart has already designed a 2-year program where there are kids that may not have an opportunity. So they have the kids, we have the chefs. So we can match up chefs with kids, and our hope is to do this nationally.
We got Chef Bill and Kim in the kitchen from Chicago. We got Jesse from London, and the three of us kind of jamming with the United chefs.
Working with the United staff is awesome. They're super friendly, really want to help out, and they help us understand how to transfer our ideas to what's actually able to happen on an airplane.
It's just amazing to work with these and to experience the different spectrum of flavors and tastes that these guys bring to the table.
I talk about the breadth of talent and the variety and the different angles that people see on what people might like to enjoy. Is going to be only beneficial for the United customers, and it's going to be exciting.
A flyer that goes on the plane is going to get something that's unexpected, so I think it's very exciting for all of us.
These guys are so innovative, and they come up with such great ideas, and their food, a lot of them come in with different food. It's just so simple.
United's challenge goes beyond a simple menu upgrade. At 36,000 feet, the challenge is in the air. The high altitude and in-flight environment create unique conditions that impact a passenger's sense of taste. In fact, most passengers lose about 30% of their taste bud sensitivity in the air.
You've got the reduction of moisture because you're in a dry cabin, and then you also have that white noise in the background, which they say it affects your taste and how you perceive product.
United and the Trotter Project are working to develop exciting entrees that have bold flavors, inspired by culinary traditions of the destinations United services all over the world.
A lot of people just say, oh, add more salt to it. We're trying to reduce the sodium where possible, but add more herbs and spices to it to build it up and to also experience a little bit more bolder flavors. We're bringing in more Indian cuisine, some Thai cuisine, and we're finding them very popular in the domestic market.
As United's executive chef, Jerry McLaughlin is working with the Trotter chefs to incorporate their ideas and inspiring dishes and assimilate them into United's onboard culinary program.
Passenger tastes are evolving, just like the public's taste is evolving, and we're always constantly looking to see what is out there, what do people want next, and it's very important for us to say, we love it when we hear back from a passenger, oh, thanks, that was a nice meal I had.
McLaughlin and United's culinary team begin by identifying the routes and menus they want to redevelop. They will then turn to the Trotter Project to identify who within their portfolio of alumni chefs can develop new and exciting concepts that are applicable to that market. As they start to roll that out, United's passengers are really going to see an elevated product on board. Not only is this a great opportunity to improve the customer experience, it is also a chance for United to collaborate with an incredibly worthwhile organization and be a part of the communities they serve.
It's very cool seeing young students and even high school kids that know what they want to do at a very young age and have that same passion. And one thing that I've learned is that if you have all the knowledge in the world in your head and you don't actually pass it on to anybody, it's not doing any good.
One of the amazing things at Trotters was the excellence program, getting 20 kids every day for a 6, 7, 8 course menu and talking to them about amazing things, inspiring things. For that to continue to this day is remarkable, and I'm so happy to be part of it.
As chefs, our job is to train someone to take our job. So what better way than not, mentor someone.
With the global service United provides and the incredible chefs within the Trotter Project's network, this is a program that exemplifies United's commitment to being flyer-friendly. It's about more than serving great food. It's about giving the customer a truly memorable meal, inspired by the very best of the world's culinary talent.
We're uniting people together, and United's been a huge supporter of Trotters even 20 years ago, and we're just kind of continue the legacy of what we're trying to do, unite people, and we're going to move forward with that.
To learn more, visit united.com/the Trotter Project.